These are the two setups now, okay? So obviously the distance from the ball we've seen from the previous image now, you have got more space, and I'm happy with that. I think it's something you might come back and look over again in a week or two's time and go, and you've gone back to a bit close again. This is why I always say to people when they're on the range practicing, just ping a video across to me. I can go, that's good. Or, hang on, think what's those? You sometimes miss things that's straight in front of you, okay? Having someone sort of say, you're doing well there, at least it just reassures you that you're doing something right. So obviously when you're down the range, mate, if you're down at Henson or whatever, ping a video across. But if we look at the club face, look at that club face. If we draw a line from where the grooves are, that's going to be probably somewhere towards... somewhere towards that trail foot back there, okay? We got that golf club. That now is square. Because if you look at a golf club itself, a club is what we call offset. So the shaft itself comes down here. The head then sits back. So where you're in the golf ball, the head of the club is back of the shaft, so the club has to sit. If you look, if I put this down so on the line here, this sort of on the table, that is dead square. But if you look from this side here now, this is higher, so it looks further back to a lot of people. You tend to have it, that's basically your club face there. But if you want to go 90 degrees to this bit here now, so it goes towards the screen, having the club face there with the handle slightly forward. So we're going to go, if I turn it in this way now, you can see the bottom groove there now is aiming left. And with irons, like I say, I can turn this iron now and it just stays there. A driver will reset. So if people get used to it in the golf ball straight with their irons, because they just start with the club face 15 degrees closed or whatever it may be, the ball then starts going straight with that club face visually. Okay? Then you put a driver in your hand, you can't do that, and you just slice it. Because you are effectively starting with the club aiming left, and some of the things we just said in your swing before that would open up the club face, hit the ball straight, works well before, but it's too many wrongs making a right, isn't it? So in terms of the impact, look at this thing. Sorry. That's okay. In terms of impact, because you were trying to hit it non-right, you can see here now as you come back, a little bit more leg on the way back, as I said. There's basically your impact. The ball's about to be hit there now, okay? Your legs really aren't that much different from where they started off at set. There's not much shift towards that left side, okay, or your front side. If we look at this one here now, it's not massive. There's a bit less leg movement there going back, but there's impact. You can see this leg now is kicking in a little bit more, You're starting to get most things now onto that sort of imaginary line there that we're trying to get a body to, okay? So just up the top of the backswing here now, as you said, the arms are going to work in this direction. They're going to work down, as the body moves towards that vertical green line, okay? So you can see your hips move in there, arms go down, body moves left, and that's the move we've got to try and practice. You can just do that till the cows come out, basically in the living room, stand there. It is, like I say, when you first do it, sort of tap, rub and try and do that, okay? But if we do it repetitively over and over again, it'll just be something that you do. And I always say you want to practice not until you get it, but until you can't not do it. There's no point saying, I have 3 or 4 practices, I've got it, it's great. Haven't really got it. Once you can get it right once or twice, but it needs to be something that you just do over and over again. Then as you swing through here now, the follow through now, you still create on your foot there a little on your back foot, but at least you are starting to move, like I say, in the direction we want you to swing, and that's the direction you just swing a golf club to get the better contact, hit the ground after the ball and get the shape we're looking for. The problem was when your golf ball was curving off to the right this way, you had to play most things off your back foot. So invariably when you hit the ground, it was always back here, so the ground became a no-no to you. You turn the club face at setup to try to close it. Okay, you do all these things to send the ball left. Now the ball, if anything, you look at the dispersion on the screen there now, you've hit sort of 25 shots there, 6 have gone right, 2 of them are shanked, so 4 have been hit to the right, the 20 are on the line or left. So nothing is really going right anymore now, so it is a trust thing, but getting the club back on at setup, having it sitting down straight, and if it needs to be, put up against a block of wood or a book or tiles on the floor or something so you can see what straight looks like, something that's going to be kind of 90 degrees to that's where the club's going to point. If the club face points way left, you make a good swing, it will then go left. Okay. Does that make sense then? Good. Okay, I have a couple more in to finish off with, and we'll see if we can get that club face back to being square and trusting it, okay?